posture. Posture is so important. And as we've discussed before with how you want to make sure that you're taking care of the muscles, challenging them in certain ways, but then also returning them to their stretched position as we move around the joints. Now, the joints that we have are extremely important. You only get the knees that you have. You only get the hips and the shoulders that you have. Our muscles and our joints are all interconnected. Our body is one moving, functioning unit. So if you don't treat the body as a whole, you're gonna start to run into trouble. We are going to have postural imbalances depending on the sports that we did, the injuries that we've incurred, and really the overall what you do in your day. Do you sit more than you stand? Do you stand more than you sit? We always want to make sure that we're creating a balance, but we're also paying attention to the postures that are already failing and not operating properly. These joints are supposed to last us at least 100 years. So if you've already had an injury where you've needed to have replacement of a tendon or a ligament, that joint somehow in the amount of time that you've lived has already gone through millions of revolutions, but they've gone through it incorrectly. And so if you're recruiting consistently incorrectly, you're going to damage the joint much faster than it is intended. And so based on your physical activity and the demand that you place on your body on a day-to-day basis will determine the health and livelihood of your body as you take care of it properly. So please take your stretching seriously, take your foam rolling and your muscle fascia release seriously, because this is going to determine how good you feel. Pain is an indication that something is not working properly, whether it's in your gut and digestion, but most specifically in and around the joints. Pain is a huge red flag that there's already been issues for far too long. So working out on injured joints is not ideal, and I do not recommend it until there is no more pain that is felt. That is when you can return to regular physical activity. But let's fix the posture before we start placing these extended amounts of demand on it.